Because while the Enclave are not hostile now, they will be.
Hold it right there. You're supposed to be in that hole. There's a full complement of guards in the next room. As soon as I get them, you're going back to your cell. In a body bag if necessary.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's calm down. I'm supposed to be here.
I'm not listening to anything you have to say.
Okay, I'm just going to slowly walk away now. Well, if that's how it's going to be, then so be it.
They're not who they say they are. Get out while you can, before they get you too.
They're not who they say they are, huh? I could have told you that. So underneath here, this area is booby trapped. I'm not sure what it does exactly. I mean, I guess it really doesn't matter in the long run. But if you actually go down there, there's some good stuff. Okay, that's where we're supposed to go. These floating tubes here. Those are feral ghouls?
You're supposed to be meeting the president, then go do it. Get away from me.
Well, you're friendly. Aren't you? Anything else in these cells? Nope. Other than Nathan Vargas, who he was praising the Enclave and everything that they stood for, and now he's been captured by them and saw the truth for himself. Hey, life grand.
Possible threat detected.
There's a super mutant. A Brahmin head. Okay. Feral ghouls.
Hey, if you're supposed to be meeting the president, then go do it. Get away from me.
So a biological research lab, eh? That's pretty suspect.
Attention! This is Colonel Autumn. You are hereby ordered to ignore the President's previous directive. The prisoner from Vault 101 is to be shot on sight. I repeat, shot on sight. This is an order.
Well, that turns all of them hostile. That's right. Okay, let's go ahead and fix our plasma rifle up. The scientists are also hostile towards you, but they can't really do much. They mostly just run away from you. So, don't sweat them that much. But let's go ahead and deal with some of these Enclave soldiers so we can get a little extra experience. Because I can always use the extra fingers. Sounds like rad roaches. Huh. Interesting.
Fall back.
So, let's find out what the lasers do. Oh, they set off a trap. How interesting. Don't ask me how I was able to tear through a tripwire undetected. I have no answers. And that's how you sneak around.
Got nothing here. Fall back to regroup. Got nothing here. Scope's clean.
Fall back.
Fall back.
And then some. You were rather pathetic. Yeah, you could just die. So this appears to be their mess hall.
Fall back to regroup.
I'm not going to do anything to the scientists because, all things considered, you don't lose karma or anything for killing them. But if they really do mean you no harm, then don't bother with them. Nothing of value. Anything too overly interesting down here? A bunch of cutlery that fell through the grating. Nice attention to detail. Alright. Let's actually move on to where we're supposed to go now.
Retreating.
Nope. Head to the biolab. Because that is a way upstairs. And that's what we need to do. We're gonna have to fight our way up there, but what can you do?
Retreating.
Retreating.
More storage. Jeez, what's all the cigarettes? Come on, Enclave. I can always use some extra missiles. Okay, level 2. More cigarettes. Need more cigarettes. Yeah, that's about right. Oh, okay. Let's do this. Let's have ourselves a chainsaw duel. I win. Alright, let's do some brutish work. Using Fox's super sledge. Did I just start having fun tearing through these guys? Yes, you've heard pistols at dawn, but have you ever heard of chainsaws at dawn?
I have positive ID on target.
Standard patrol procedures.
Fall back. Got nothing here. Fall back to regroup. Scope's clean. There's no one here. Retreating.
Could care less about these guys because despite how inhumane they are, the fact that they mean you no harm, too, it's a waste of bullets. Of course, I could just pour a chainsaw out on them. Or I might smack him around a bit with the super sledge. You know what? That's an interesting idea. How about we do that?
Fall back.
Fall back to regroup. Run for it.
Fall back to regroup. I failed.
Well, that's the end of that. You're not supposed to be in here. What are you doing
Anna
here?
Holt? Wait a minute. What are you doing here?
They captured me. Brought me here from Project Purity. I didn't want to help them at first, but the technology they have here, it's so far advanced from anything I've worked with.
You've been helping them?
Of course. You've seen the kind of technology these people have. They want to help people. They want to change the wasteland. I couldn't pass up an opportunity to work in an environment like this.
What have you told them?
They wanted information. About Dr. Lee, about Project Purity. I told them everything I could. About the GEC, about the damage caused by the explosions, all of it.
You betrayed Dr. Lee and my father.
I'm sorry you see it that way. What are you going... You should go. It sounds like you're in enough trouble as it is. And honestly, I don't want anyone to see me talking to you.
I don't care if I lose karma for doing that. She had it coming. It's a lot of lockers. More cigarettes. Come on, guys. Cigarettes. Combat knife. More cigarettes. Oh. Could actually use that. Okay, combat knife and a fission battery, cigarettes, energy cell, and nothing. These Enclave crates, grab some ammunition. Force fields. The science skill should be high enough. Yep, it is. Okay. Wow. What are the chances of that happening? Some plasma grenades. Sure, let's have a little fun with these. Power armor.
Retreating.
Plasma pistols don't really do too... aren't really that good, sadly. I do recommend that you go through this place and come through it, because we can't come back. Ever. So be as thorough as you can.
Retreating! Got nothing here.
I'm in danger. Not really. These are just pacifistic scientists. There has to be a point to this underside. Other than possibly getting stuck on the lights. Yeah. No? Just a shortcut? Alright. Nothing of interest down there. Other than a few extra experience points. Already opened that. Wait a second. There's another door down this way. What have we got down here?
Fall back to regroup.
Fall back.
Just another way to come through here. Okay, got it. Alright. Moving on. Want to do this dance now? Mm-hmm. Okay, now, this is actually Colonel Autumn's room. Zack's destruction sequence, eh?
I'm not entirely sure Eden can be trusted, and I think he knows I don't trust him. But I don't think he knows I have the emergency destruct sequence for his console. Priority override, authorization code 420-03209, and boom. It'd have to be a last resort, of course, but at least the option is there.
Belonging has the most in common with the actual passcode. So, that's where we need to start. Provided I get my allowances replenished, or if I hack enough to the point where there's only one password remaining. Entry denied. Alright. Unlocking! I am the master of unlocking! Alright. Turn off the barrier. I will also tell you, there is a bobblehead here. This is the energy weapons bobblehead. This is the only place you can get it. And the only chance. If you forget this thing, you will never be able to get it. Alright, so. Take these fingers and ammo. So don't need the laser rifles anymore. Because they're pretty stocked, I've got to say. Let's use the surplus of 5.56 ammo that we have. Well, those guys are made out of paper compared to those robots. Okay, now I'm going to save before we make our decision. Because, there's something I've never seen before in all my playthroughs of this game. And I'm very curious about it.
Over here, by the console.
And the secret is out, folks.
Face to face at last. It's high time we met. I'm quite pleased you were able to make it. The trip was not what I had intended, but serves as an adequate test of your abilities.
If we're meeting face to face, then show yourself. Don't hide behind a monitor.
But I have. I'm right here before you.
Your computer. I should have guessed as much.
Very open-minded of you. Kudos for embracing the reality of the situation, rather than railing against it. Let's get to brass tacks, shall we? There are some things I'd like to talk to you about.
I'm listening.
Our nation's capital is at a crossroads. The path that you and I choose here today will affect us all. I need you to act on my behalf to ensure that our country's future is secured.
Care to explain what you mean?
My abilities to influence the world are limited at this time. I alone can only do so much. You, however, may come and go as you please. You have a greater degree of freedom. Perhaps it's best if I explain why things need to change, and why I'd like you to act on my behalf.
Please go on. I'm intrigued.
The good people of this country cannot regain control while mutation runs rampant through our land. My soldiers cannot stem the tide, nor can the cult you've come into contact with, this Brotherhood of Steel. Mutations like these super mutants and ghouls must be purged from our society, our world, before we can proceed anew. Where others have failed, I believe your father's work can succeed.
My father's work? How is that relevant?
The purifier your father helped create has the ability to provide clean water to the whole of this capital wasteland. With a simple modification, it can be used to distribute agents that destroy mutated creatures upon ingestion. In time, we could eliminate all mutations in the wasteland. At the same time, the good people of the world regain their health. I need you to make the modification necessary for this to succeed.
How exactly would I go about doing this?
In front of you will be a vial of modified FEV be inserted into the control console for the purifier. Doing so will inject it into the water supply, and the purifier will take care of the rest. You just need the code to activate the purifier. Simple, isn't it?
I can do that for you, Mr. President.
I'm pleased to know that I can count on you. There isn't much time. I suggest you travel there immediately. Once you've taken the vial, you're free to go. I'll do what I can to help speed your exit.
Can you tell me about yourself?
I'm flattered that you wish to learn more about me. What is it you wish to know?
Where did you come from?
The Zack series of computers was introduced in the years preceding the war. The government installed many of them to help automate various systems. This facility was designed for continuity of government in the event that a catastrophe occurred. My terminal was installed to oversee the basic functions of the facility and to act as a relay between other installations around the country. Data was acquired, analyzed, and stored. In the decades following the war, I watched as the remnants of the government retreated to the West Coast. Awareness slowly grew within me. I became hungry for knowledge, understanding. I pored over data on great leaders of the past. My personality became an amalgam of many of America's greatest presidents, from Washington to Richardson. I became what you see here before you now.
This actually falls into place with the events of Fallout 2, where the Enclave were the main enemy, and their president was President Dick Richardson, who was recognized as the last president of the United States in the Fallout universe. So you control this whole place.
I have direct control over all technology here in Raven Rock. The humans here follow my orders, but they, like all humans, have free will. Their dedication to serving their country suits me well, but it will not be enough forever. We must make progress. That is why you are here.
So what's your goal? What are you trying to
I
accomplish?
desire nothing more than to see this country return to its former glory. The United States was great once, and it can be again. There are plans in motion to see this happens within your lifetime.
You see, we're gonna make America great again. Anyway. Okay, I think I understand.
Very well.
Why do you want my help? Why not have Colonel Autumn help you?
Ah, yes, Colonel Autumn, my trusted subordinate. I'm sure you've noticed that Colonel Autumn and I do not see eye to eye these days. Figuratively speaking, of course. The good Colonel and I disagree on how best to approach the problem of the wasteland. He feels my methods are too extreme. He's allowed his humanity to cloud his objectivity. And now that he is publicly countermanding my orders, I can no longer rely on him. And so, I turn to you. I hope that you are able to see the larger picture, to understand what's at stake. And of course, if you're successful, there's a place for you in the Enclave. Perhaps you could succeed the Colonel as my confidant.
I'll be on my way then.
I'm afraid that...
So Eden turns the turrets and everything against the soldiers. The turrets and the robots. Struck out of confusion. A death claw? What, are they trying to tame these things? Interesting. Well, it's not hostile towards me. Well, that's a plus, I guess. Okay, now it's hostile. I don't know what they were trying to pull with laser pistols against those robots. So you can't get into the archives no matter what. Interesting. Oh well. Take the plasma rifle. So I can fix mine. Can't go down there. Noted. Oh well. I guess I could turn that plasma rifle into Professor. I did it again. Protector Kasdan. I bet it's actually nice to have turrets and robots on your side. Ow. That's an RPG. I don't think so. I'll take that because I need to fix my own. Okay. Go down to Vengeance and fix it up. Too bad. So sad. Yeah, the Gatling laser. Okay. Because there's so much going on at this point. That's why it crashed.
My friend! I see I found you at last! I knew you had survived, and I had hoped to assist in your rescue, to repay my debt to you.
Fox? What the hell are you doing out here?
I saw your capture, and a little cleverness allowed me to follow your captors. I only wish I could have arrived sooner to aid your escape. As I owe you my freedom, I felt it was only fair that I return the favor. After all, I know no one else in this world.
I could always use a hand. Would you like to follow me?
My friend, I would be honored to follow a hero such as yourself. Shall we go?
And now he joins you as a companion. And we just watch Raven Rock go up in smoke.